All right, let's just get right into it, because we need to talk about one of the most frustrating feelings in the world. It's that feeling you get at the end of the month when you look at your bank account and just think, where did it all go?
I mean, it starts out great, right? The paycheck hits your account, you feel that quick rush of security, of possibility. You worked hard for this.
And then, life happens. A coffee here, a new subscription there, dinner out with friends, and day by day, you just watch that number start to shrink.
And just like that, poof, it vanishes. Before you know it, you're right back where you started, counting down the days until the next payday, feeling stuck in the exact same cycle. The end result is always the same, isn't it? You feel like you're running on a financial treadmill. You're putting in all the work, but you're not actually getting anywhere. There's no real progress, just this constant state of confusion about your own money. So naturally, your brain goes to the most logical conclusion. The problem must be your income, right? If I just had a raise, a better job, just more money, then everything would finally be fixed. It's such a common thought, but it might just be the biggest myth in personal finance. But what if the size of your paycheck isn't the real issue here? What if there are people out there earning way more than you who are facing the exact same problem? Well, that's the core question we're going to tackle in this explainer. We're going to get to the bottom of why your money seems to disappear. We'll uncover the hidden mistakes that are keeping you stuck. And most importantly, we're going to lay out a straightforward way to finally fix it. All right, let's pull back the curtain and expose the real reasons this keeps happening. And you'll see it's less about the numbers on your payslip and more about the invisible habits that are driving your decisions. So here's the first trap, and it is incredibly subtle. You get a raise and you feel amazing. But then, almost without you noticing, your spending starts to creep up right alongside it. This actually has a name. It's called lifestyle inflation. The better apartment, the nicer car, the more expensive restaurants. It all feels like a reward for your hard work. But what it really is a trap that keeps your savings rate pinned at zero. And here's the stark result of that. Your net worth isn't actually growing. You're just moving more money through your accounts. You never actually get ahead, no matter how much your income goes up. The second hidden issue is just the lack of a plan. Look at the difference here. On the left, no system. Money controls you, you're just reacting. On the right, simple system, you control the money. You're making intentional decisions. Which one of those feels more familiar? This is one of the most important truths in finance, right here. Without a system, even a really simple one, your money will find a way to disappear. You become a passenger in your own financial life instead of the driver. And finally, we've got the emotional side of spending, what I call the comfort trap. We use money as a quick fix to manage our feelings. It's that temporary solution for a bad day, for boredom, for stress. It feels good in the moment, but it slowly sabotages our long-term goals. So when you combine that lifestyle inflation, having no system, and all that emotional spending, you arrive at a pretty simple and maybe uncomfortable truth. Let that sink in for a second. This isn't about your salary. It's not about being bad with money. It's about the small, repeated actions you take every single day. The problem isn't the resource, it's the routine. And that's where the real power is. It's in the decision to make coffee at home, to wait 24 hours before buying something online, to automatically save even a small amount. These are the things that build wealth, not a six-figure income that gets spent every single month. Okay, so we've diagnosed the problem. Now what's really cool is how simple the solution can be. You don't need complicated spreadsheets or a bunch of fancy apps. You just need a new set of habits. We're going to fix this with a 4-step toolkit. It's practical, it's memorable, and it actually works. Number 1, pay yourself first. 2, create a simple system. 3, track your spending. And 4, delay your purchases. Let's break each one down. Step 1 is the absolute game changer. Most of us try to save what's left after all the spending is done. The right way is to save a portion the moment you get paid, first, not later. Automate it, make it non-negotiable. This one shift changes absolutely everything. Step 2, create a dead simple system. Forget complex budgets. Just split your take-home pay into 3 buckets: needs, wants, and savings. Maybe it's a 50-30-20 split, or something else that works for you. The goal isn't to be perfect. The goal is to have clarity. For step 3, you don't need to track every penny forever. Just do it for 1 month. Look at your bank statements and become a detective, asking yourself one simple question: where is my money actually going? The awareness this brings is incredibly powerful. And finally, step 4, the 24-hour rule.
This is your defense against impulse spending and that comfort trap. Before you buy anything non-essential, just wait one day. You'll be amazed how many of those must-have urges just completely disappear.
So, the key takeaway is this. It all comes back to your behavior. Stop chasing a bigger salary and start building better habits. Because when you fix your daily actions, the financial results, they'll follow.
And that's the question I want to leave you with. The next time you feel that end-of-month frustration, stop and ask yourself this. Is the problem really the amount of money coming in, or is it the thousands of small decisions you're making about where it goes? The answer might change everything.